Dan the Man, Life Regenerator. How you doing? Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Want you to know, hey, Amazon's having some cool sales, and we want you to go to Amazon through our link over here. And I also would love it if you would subscribe to these videos and friend me on Facebook. Thank you for letting me get that out of the way. It's very important that I do that. To keep this Life Regenerator thing going, because the Life Regenerator now gets to get into what he loves, and that is sharing the free information that has the potential to help you make your life better. I've been getting a lot of people talking about diabetes, several probably because of the Dave videos and stuff, right? So today I wanted to make a video, and I wanted to do a low-glycemic green juice, and then we'll talk a little bit about diabetes for a few minutes, and then maybe a couple other things. I'm trying to cram all this stuff in 10 minutes. Can you dig it? Okay, let's do it. This is the low-glycemic, so there's no sugars, no carrots, no nothing, just all greens. What do I got? I got kale, spinach, cilantro, parsley, cucumber, burdock, and celery. This is the delicious, smooth, creamy drink. Low-glycemic. Very healing, very alkalizing, very nutrifying. Can you dig it? I know you can. Cucumber. Cucumbers will flush out the kidneys and just keep them moving. You want to keep the kidneys moving. And then that'll help to strengthen the adrenals, which is very important for everybody. Burdock, also a kidney cleanser, skin beautifier, and blood purifier. Very powerful. Love the way it smells. Kale, full of amino acids and lots of minerals. Minerals are coenzymes that help the body to function. A balanced diet is going to bring in the elements that you need so that all the systems in your body can function. If there's one element that's out of place, then chains of systems cannot do their job because there's a break in the chain. So we want to have a nice, diversified, well-rounded diet. And that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. We have to make the best challenges. But for diabetes, right now, we're trying to alkalize and flush the kidneys, strengthen the pancreas, and everybody can do better with lots of leafy green herbs, especially in the form of juices, easily to absorb. Thank you. I get excited. I want to help. Spinach is great. Amino acids, alkalizing. I mean, you don't have to know that much. You've got inflammation in your pancreas. It's not functioning properly. You need to clean it out, detoxify, regenerate the pancreas, and you got to get off the junky crap. There's no other way to put it. Zucchini, I forgot to tell you about that. That was something I normally don't do, but since I wasn't using carrots, I wanted to make sure Krista and I had enough. So I threw in a couple of zucchinis. Just a great flavor and more alkaline minerals to soften tissues. Parsley. Again, we're hitting the kidneys hard because if the kidneys aren't functioning, you're not going to have any adrenal function. The adrenals are important for every aspect of your whole life. I can't even get into it on this video, the importance of having strong adrenals. Cilantro, you can leave this out. I love to put it in. I love the flavor, and I love the fact that it purifies the blood, and it reportedly removes heavy metals, especially from the brain. Celery adds body and also allows, with the sodium, it allows nutrients to penetrate the cells. It softens tissues so that they can function. It'll allow tissues to pass through the base membrane. Can you dig it into the cells and toxic waste to be moved out? High water fruits and vegetables for good health. Okay, thanks a lot for letting me get through that. I know some people don't like the juicer, but most people don't complain. Can you dig it? Okay, I've got I've got some juice here. I probably won't get to try it because I want to talk for a few minutes about this diabetes thing. Hey, look, you know, I don't have all the answers, but my friend Dave, the raw food trucker, has been 4 days out. He was on a feasting for 4 days, and he hasn't had to take diabetes medicine since. So 4 days on green juices like this, low glycemic, his diabetes went away and it's been gone since. Okay, can you dig it? So, you know, if they say there's no cure for diabetes, sorry, I've seen one in a close friend of mine. So check out the Dave videos on the YouTube channel if you haven't seen that yet. Dave is doing incredibly well, and so no one can tell me. Anyways, I never believed there was such a thing as an incurable disease. Now, just because the allopathic pharmaceutical industrial industry can't cure anything because all they do is suppress symptoms, you don't want to suppress symptoms all your life. You want to get in there and get cured. So, my friend Robert Morse, right, he uses fruit and herbs to heal diabetes, and he's had a lot of success. Gabriel Cousens uses the green juice and tries to get rid of the fruit. So, basically, I've taken these two programs and I've looked at them a lot. And what do they have in common? They take out the crap, the junky crap that's clogging up your pancreas. I mean, if you're going to eat 100 and some odd pounds of white sugar like the average American does, you can just forget about getting well. Now, you might not have the big ones to do it like Dave did overnight. Go raw, go on a juice feast straight away. 4 days later, the diabetes is gone. But you can do that if you want to, you know. But the similarities between the programs for my friend Robert at God's Herbs, and then Gabriel Cousin at the Tree of Life is that, first of all, they take out all the crap. Second of all, they're using herbs to strengthen and heal cells. Okay, can you dig it? You got to have your cells functioning if you're gonna have health. Now, there's a little mitochondria inside the cell. Okay, and those mitochondria uses sugar and fat to produce energy. Okay, ATP. So if you want to energize cells, now there's more to it than that. But what you want to do is start feeding the mitochondria live living cells. The jury is out on vegan diets, animal products necessary. None of that really matters that much if you realize that you got to get the crap out. You got to quit. I call it non-integrity foods. Foods that are just based on box out of a can. Somebody to get rich by taking 5 cents worth of junk crap, adding some sugar, some colorants, and some other crap and selling it to you for $5. Okay, it's not real food. It's going to clog up your body and your cells are not going to function. So the similarities, now Robert gets great results with whole organic fruit and herbs, herbal tinctures. Gabriel Cousens does the green juice fasting and gets a lot of the same, they're healing up the diabetes, okay? So you got to get rid of the white sugar. I'm also going to suggest that you get rid of bucket loads of animal products at this time. See, on this channel, The Life Regenerator, I teach the path of regeneration. So I'm not really one to talk about the diet of the average everyday, okay? But what we're dealing with is we're taking people that are not well, we're doing the regenerative diet, which is a very high, clean diet full of high water fruits, vegetables, and herbs, okay? So I'm a life regenerator. So I'm in the process of regeneration myself, and I'm also sharing that with others. Now, if you're a bodybuilder or an athlete or whatever that you're doing, that's kind of, you can learn a lot from this, okay? But I'm not really a general what's the best diet guy. I'm a regenerator. I'm here to help regenerate people on the physical level by cleaning out the base membrane so that the nutrients can get into the cell, and the heavy metals, toxins, mucus, viruses can be moved out through the lymphatic system, through the colon, and flushed out in the proper systems, okay? So physically, we're regenerating ourselves here. Emotionally, we're regenerating ourselves by the practice of love, unconditional love for ourselves and for others, okay? And then we're going to move up to the level of the mind, renewing the mind. Instead of the mind saying, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I'm lazy, we cancel that out and we say, hey, I'm actually a pretty good-looking guy. I feel good about myself. I'm kind to people. I'm beautiful and I love me, okay? And we start reprogramming our minds by programming ourselves with spiritual books, good literature, and things like that, okay? Then the spirit. That is going to come from the grace and the divine flow when we've taken care of all these other things. I got to go now, but I really appreciate you going over here to Amazon, checking that out, friending me on Facebook, and subscribing to these videos on YouTube, because I'm Dan the Man with the Master Plan, and I'm here to help you very much. Peace.